Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. And tonight I come to you, or today I come to you in the daylight here. Just trying to get the best position for these dolls here. I'm in my kitchen here. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let's just get those looking here. We're going to clean these dolls up today. Now I have my concoction made up. I've got one capful of this 911, it's called. Let me get the cap on it so I can show it to you properly here. I just used the cap, 911, and I got 3 capfuls of water. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to use that to help maybe clean these dolls up. Now, first thing I want to do is take off their clothes. So with the video, it tells me which doll gets what clothing in the end. So their clothing is really thin, very thin. So I get my glasses on here. This type of cloth here that this doll is made out of is called oilcloth, this here. I get her clothes, we'll press them up and everything, and now my doll heads out there are drying still. I'm saying they still are. I touched them early, like when I have airbrushed other doll heads, I touched them too early and the paint came right off of my hands and I had to take it all back off and airbrush them again. I'm not going to have that happen again to me, so we're going to just let them have their time. So that one's undressed. Now we're going to do this one here. How is this one put on? Oh, she doesn't have a whole lot of hair. Okay, it's just whatever sticks out of her hat that's giving her hair. Okay, so there's her pin. What did I do with the other one? Well, it's around here somewhere. I'm gonna put that. Can't see it too well there. Well, okay, we'll just put it there. I got such a tablecloth on that you can't see the pins very well. What did I do with hers? It is here. Maybe it's underneath the dresses. Oh, it is. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I have the 2 pins right here. There they are. All right, so I want to put their original pins back in them just as well. Okay. This one doesn't have a slip that goes on underneath, just her gingham. Sit down here. Let's see if we can get... It's still cold out there today. Oh, I want my warm weather back. That was nice what we had there. It's like a tease. It'll come in time. We'll get it back again. Won't take long. My daughter's in Tennessee right now, and she was telling me how their flowers are coming up. She's got 60-degree weather, 60, 65-degree weather, and I'm like, oh, I want that too. Yeah, but you know what? Ours will come within time. It will. Oh, okay. Always try to get it off the booty first, because they got these sitting booties and they really take up a lot of cloth, and sometimes taking the pants off can make it hard until you get it off the booty. There we go. So these are now going to go. I'm going to take you over in a minute and I'm going to show this to you. I'm going to get these soaking in my my little concoction over here for soaking up for these little dresses here with my OxiClean. Okay. Sit in that. Now I'm going to show that to you. Bring the camera over. So get ready for the ride. Alright, there they are. They're down in there. Okay. That's where they are. Alright. So now to get you set back up again to where you were. There we go. I think that was about close to where you were. Alright. Yeah, you can see that there. Okay, I want to start on the dirtiest one here, which is this one here. It really tantalizes me. Oh, before we go any further, this is what I bought from my thrift store from the Salvation Army. It says $6, but they had Happy Tuesday, and I got it for $4.98. Which means $5 I got it for, so basically. And it says on here, newborn to 6 months. So this is a little sweater outfit that I got there, and I thought, oh my goodness, if I can only get like 100 of these, in different colors, like pink, blue, yellow, green. I would love it. But this has a real nice antique-y look to it. I really love how it was just laying in with where they have these slant things, and a good place for it too, because I was able to see it. It's right on this. They have the shoes on one side, the baby clothing on the other. So it's really close to the baby clothing. I can understand why they had it there. And it was just at the end where the shoes are. And down below, just a little, just a kick over, it was, they have bins there with baby stuff in it too. So it was really close to all the baby stuff. And I almost bypassed it. And all of a sudden I seen it and I went, oh, I want that for my dolls. So, for a doll anyways. So I thought that was nice to get. But that was my little haul there, okay? So first we're going to start off. Let's just take a leg here first. Let's see if we can get some of these stains out. This is a soft toothbrush too. Now I know this stuff is supposed to be for like vinyl toys and everything, but we got to try it at least, you know, and give it at least a try, you know, and see if it will take off some of the stains. You know, anything is better than nothing. I did bring in some little baby rags as well, and just to kind of help out. I'm not saying I'm going to get all the stains out. I believe I won't. But I think I could quiet down some of them. Maybe, you know. And maybe I can just get something, you know. And I believe that what happens with the toothbrush is it acts like a little bit like a... it disturbs some of the dirt that's in the weave of the cloth. So, I just want to, I want to keep an eye on the cloth. I don't know if that was already there. There's a little hole there, so maybe I'm being too rough. So maybe I'll just be a little bit gentler. Maybe that was already there. I just noticed it now. So I'm just going to be careful. I did notice something there, but I wasn't sure what it was. So it could have been just the cloth itself. I'm going to take it as that for right now. You know, but I don't see a whole lot of coming off of this doll here at all. Like, as far as, someone said use a Mr. Clean, but you got to be careful. Mr. Cleans are sponges. They're like sandpaper. You got to respect them. And they're not the go-all for everything. I highly worry about them. I rather just a nice soft rag or a soft toothbrush and just, you know, take it like that, you know, and see if you can do more with that then. And if you can't get it off, then you just walk away and you got to let it go. Because these dolls are up there in age, the material's thin, and you're going to get only what you're going to get. See, I don't see a whole lot coming off, but I will know when it dries, I guess. But I just don't see a whole lot being released. I see some dirt coming on my rag. And my rag's got a little bit on it, but nothing tremendous, you know. So, hey, if we can just take some off. Wipe it like you would, I would say, like a vinyl doll. You know, like to some, I take that tongue-in-cheek type of thing. You know, don't be too harsh. Like, see, I'm getting some dirt on my rag. So there is something coming off. And it could be just on the surface, not this deeper stuff. Let's try this hand here. This hand is really dirty. This is a soft toothbrush too, very soft. I'm getting some off of it. This hand was really dirty, this one here. And like I say, I may not be able to get it back to its total clean look, but maybe get some of it off. Some is better than nothing, you know, that's the way I look at it. If we can get something. Let's go for the face. We're going to try a little bit up here. This is a little different up here. Let's try a little bit on the brush. I'm not sure. I did not bring a Mr. Clean in with me, but I got a feeling there's going to be like a part 2 on this anyways. So let me try. I did bring in one other thing here. Let's just try this and see. I'm going to try some goop. Oh, let's see. Here we go. I tried to bring in some white rags with me. Let's see how this works. I don't know if it will or not. Let's go down here. Let's try it on this hand. Ooh, you know what? That looks a little bit different now. A little bit. Oh, it took some dirt off too. Okay, well. Not sold on it yet, but one thing you have to accept is that you're not going to get it perfect, you know. I think we understand that right off the get-go, but we can just get some of it off, or something got on this doll. I don't know quite what it was, but something got on her. One thing about goop, I find what it does is it releases the dirt slowly. Put it on and then go back. And I got a feeling if I was just to keep working on this slowly, day by day, like there's dirt coming off of her. There is. I see it, you know, on my rag here. So I'm wondering. Just not to get aggressive, just let it slowly release. Now see, I'm taking off her eyebrow. I see that. I don't like that. I can paint it back on, that's not a problem, but I'm just like disappointed. I want the original there. Shoot. I didn't mean to get that close. I don't know how I did, but I did. So let's not go too close. Oh, that's too bad, you know. I just hope I didn't ruin her. Okay, let's just let her dry now. Oh well, I'll have to paint that little eyebrow, which I can do. It's not a problem, but you just don't want to hurt them any more than what you have already, you know, but let's go for it here. Now, the goop might help because it's got like a lanolin in there that might help this oil cloth. It might relax it a little, just a little bit, you know, not so dry. And that's what's happening to it. It's drying out. And sometimes it's nice just to replenish it again. I see dirt coming on this here, so it is letting some of the dirt come off. I wish they were made of the same material, this material here in some ways, because it is releasing the dirt a lot more. Because it's a material where it can't get into the fibers as much. Yeah, look at that. See, like the stuff is coming right off. Wow. Look at this. So it's coming off. Yeah, like the dirt is coming off. Darn, I wish they were both made of the same material. But it's their cloth face. Oh, her face is just... Might have to repaint her face. Maybe that's something I have to look at and repaint. It's too bad, though. I like to keep it as original as possible, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is just taking the dirt off. Woo! And lots of dirt on there. What goop is for the mechanic workshop where it takes off grease and dirt that get on their hands. That's what it was made for. And you put it in the shop and they just scoop it out. Sometimes it can come in a crank, depending what type of, you know, mechanism that you buy for your shop. But a lot of times, you know, you just put the person would put their hand in and just rub it first before you wash your hands, and then it would release the grease from whatever they were working on. And I'll say a car, and whatever car